ESPN came out with a list of real or Mirage for every team in the league based upon the early start to their season.
Yeah, and the Cowboys, obviously with the 6 takeaways on defense, is it real? Is it fake? Is it a mirage that the Cowboys have all these turnovers? They will be able to continue with it. And the verdict came in from ESPN. They did say it was real, but then they said, hang on, it could be a mirage.
Oh.
So they're hedging their bet. But here you go. Dating back to last year, the Cowboys have forced a turnover in their last 9 games.
Wow. Okay.
That is the longest streak since 2018. So they did it in 2018, which I would not have guessed. Because the thought process around here is that they have never forced turnovers, right?
Right.
Well, the Cowboys did not record their 6th takeaway last season until week 8. They've had timely ones too. KZ forced a fumble and picked up a pass with the defense in the red zone. Diggs became the first Cowboy since Roy Williams in 2006 to open the season with picks in each of the first 2 games. Given some of the defensive limitations, they better continue this string of takeaways, which they should. And yes, and people say you can't. They're saying they're misinterpreting what I'm saying. You could absolutely coach to get turnovers, but you're at what cost? Like if you coach to constantly strip the football, you are not tackling.
Right.
If you coach to jump routes, you are giving up big plays.
Yes.
This is why people like the studies have been showing that coverage is more important than interceptions, because if they don't even catch the ball, you're not giving. Would you rather Byron Jones give up 324 yards of total offense in a single season, or have a player intercept 5 passes but give up 1,000 yards in a season?
Right.
I will take 324 yards all day.
Yeah, it's like the Byron Marcus Peters debate we used to have.
Marcus Peters could pick off all the passes that he wants.
Pick sixes.
But he's getting a ton of busted coverages because when you miss
and double moves.
Yeah, you better be right.
Yeah.
Because if you're giving up 600 yards of offense more, you ain't getting 600 yards of returns on the other way. So you have to be able to marry the two. And we look at turnovers as a big deal, and they are.
Yeah.
But nobody can go in and with their game plan and say, okay, today we're going to force 4 turnovers.
Right.
And that's why I don't even look at it. If I can't plan on it, I don't even look at it.
I always look at how the turnovers actually happened. If the Cowboys had 4 turnovers off of, take for instance the Tampa game. The turnover that went off of Fournette's shoulder pad, I don't count that as a turnover. That's 1. The Hail Mary at halftime where they picked it off in the end zone, that does not count as a turnover. That's 2.
Mm-hmm.
The punch out of Chris Godwin near the goal line, I count that. That was a tremendous defensive play.
100%.
Trayvon Diggs' interception going up against Keenan Allen was an amazing, skillful play. I count that. Those types of plays make me think, okay, you got some ball hawks, you got some people who have a better skill for intercepting the football or forcing turnovers. When Lawrence Taylor showed that the claw move was going to be his thing, you could predict the New York Giants turnovers going up because Lawrence Taylor was always going to come around the corner and he was going to swipe at the football more so than trying to blow up the quarterback. So I always look at how the turnovers take place. If it's a fumbled handoff, I don't count that. If it's a bad snap that you recover, I don't count that. So
yeah, like the Monday night game when they fumbled the snap and Green Bay got the ball in really good field position.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really count that as a turnover.
Yeah, that's not a turnover hungry defense. No. That's not an aggressive defense that was coached to do that. You fell on top of the football. That's what happened.
Great point here for the 956. We need to reclassify a lot of these things. Are they takeaways or are they giveaways? Okay.
I love that.
And then there are some. So there's a great stat. It's called non-quarterback interceptions. So the one that Brady threw to Fournette.
Yes.
He threw the pass to Fournette. It went off his helmet and went right in the hands of Diggs.
Yes.
That should not be an interception charge to Tom Brady.
Agreed.
It just shouldn't be.
And neither should like Hail Mary toss-ups.
Correct. At the end of the half, they shouldn't have those. And was that a takeaway on the Cowboys' part? No, I don't think it was.
No.
It was the right place at the right time.
Right.
It was more of a giveaway. Now, again, you're going to be splitting hairs a lot of times because, when the two fumbles in the Tampa game, those fumbles, the forcing of the fumbles were definitely a skill the Cowboys used. Is recovering the fumbles a skill? Or is that luck?
I think that's kind of luck.
Ball's got to bounce your way. It's an oddly shaped ball.
Yeah.
But still, forcing the fumble matters.